Hey, Bigfoot here. This is my my assessment of Scott Carpenter's work, or just a few of his videos, his claims to Bigfoot and Dogman, etc. So what I'm seeing here is, in this particular one, what he says here is this is the, as you can see, the right eye. So he's quite detailed in the features here, and he says this is the outline, as you can see. Well, clearly he's claiming that this is the actual outline here, and what I'm saying here is that the actual outline, what he thinks is the outline, is the actual outline of the bush, of the actual bushes. So the bushes are actually making an outline, and against a dark tree, against a dark background. That's what's going on here. So this here is my stabilization of the part of the footage, because I couldn't find any of the footage really which was long enough, but this part was actually played, and I could manage to stabilize it. So I've actually stabilized on the background here, this background object, which I believe is just a tree. So if you look at the dark area here and the lighter area in the background, just around here, which I believe is a tree or a stump. So what's happening here is, since I've stabilized the background at this point here, now we can see clearly that the movement is just the camera, because now the leaves are moving because the camera was moving, swaying left and right, up and down, because it wasn't stabilized. So this is this false movement is due to parallax movement, where it gives the false impression of movement because the camera is moving. So what appears to be movement, which is what he's saying, that this is a dogman moving, is just an outline created by the leaves in the foreground moving against a dark background. And here's the unstabilized version of which he's done. So when you watch something like this, it does appear to, you could say, oh yeah, this is moving, and what you're saying is that this is the ear now, and it's actually dropping down at this point. Well, it's not moving, and it's not an ear which is dropping down. It's actually leaves, an outline of leaves in the foreground moving against, as you can see here, against the dark background, giving the impression that it's an ear and it's getting shorter. But that's not the case. And here, same thing again. He's created an outline of what he believes to be the creature, and he's labeled everything here. Again, I've stabilized the particular place. So this is one instance where he says the way he works. The camera is on the back, and he's walking along, and what he's saying is that this is the actual dogman here. Let me see if we can find the place where he says that. Oh yeah, here we go. So he's made an arrow here, not showing the top of the tree, saying that this is the dogman. Again, he's saying that this is the dogman. So I'm just making clear to you that he is claiming that this is the dogman, and this is the outline of the creature. Well, I've stabilized this point, not this one, but again showing you clearly here that it's simply two trees there, two trees together, and this part here is what he's claiming is that it's a dogman. And I've zoomed in and stabilized this point, again showing that that there's no movement. It's just parallax movement of the trees, leaves in the foreground, creating an outline against a dark background. So this parallax thing is quite a big problem in the community, in my opinion. So again, the camera is moving. I've stabilized the background, and so now we can see clearly that the only movement is the camera, and that's why the leaves are moving here now as I rock back and forth and creating an outline against a dark background, kind of shaped like some kind of head. Simple as that. And here's another one of his. It's called the white Bigfoot. What he's saying, the white Bigfoot is ducking down. Same thing again. Parallax movement, foreground movement of objects, because the camera is moving. So they're not actually moving. It's the camera that's moving, you know, and giving the impression that there is something moving when it's not. So this is what he's claiming is a Bigfoot here, ducking down, and I've stabilized that. So what we need to look for here is the movement of the white object compared to other objects. So it's clearly connected. Here you can even see just about the branch connected, connecting the what I believe is some kind of flower or something like that attached to the branch. And as we move back and forth, we can see it's moving in time, synchronized with the leaves here. So this is the stabilization. I'll play it and then you can see the movement yourself. False movement caused by parallax. As you can see, it's connected to the leaves, and it's not actually a Bigfoot head. As you can see here, it's a similar color to the like a pinky white color to the same as the other flowers or whatever they are there. I mean, it's so blurry, you know, it's difficult to say what it is. Alright, well, these are not Bigfoots in my opinion, or Dogman. So again, what he is saying is a Bigfoot head moving, a head moving down, is actually just a stationary object in the background, part of the tree, and just the camera is moving. So the objects in the foreground, again parallax, giving the false impression of movement. So there's the head, which he's circled there, appears to be moving down, but it's not. It's just the camera is moving down. You know, so therefore the objects in the background, this tree, which this is part of the tree, same color as you can see, is moving with the camera, and the objects in the foreground, the branch. So here's the stabilization which I've done. So when you correctly stabilize this footage or any footage, then you can really see what's going on. Here you will see, so this triangle here is where he's saying is the head moving downwards. Same clip which we just saw now, but now it's stabilized. I've stabilized on this area here. So now we're going to see that the whole area in the background is moving together at the same time, including what he is saying is the head, the Bigfoot head. I'll just play that. So as you can see, after stabilizing, so as we scroll back and forth here, this is the point where he's saying that it's ducking down. Well, actually, it's just the because of the camera movement. Simple as that. So again, no Bigfoot. This is proof. Okay, thanks for watching.